changes. What growth have you seen out of Zach Gentry in the last couple of years?
I tell you what, Zach Gentry had one heck of a camp. Yeah, Coach Madison always jokes with us and at some points and says, "Oh, like wow, Zach Gentry, you know, All-American here," because like some of the stuff that he was able to do this year, like that kind of like popped off, you know, just that, almost like out of nowhere. And so he's had a heck of a camp, and I'm excited for him. I love Zach, and I think he deserves to have a great season. I honestly think he will. I wouldn't just say that if I didn't believe that.
How hard is it to match up with him?
I don't really go against him that much, so that's probably why I'm inflating him. But it provides, you know, it's something different because he's so tall. He's like, you know, 6'7", 6'6", and he's like all 255, 260. So it just is different, I guess. But yeah, I don't really go against him that much. So it's not that big of a challenge. You know, I go against anybody.
It's an obvious mismatch.
Yeah, so leverage is nice too. So people talk about height, but you know, I'll take the leverage.
Every time you come on here, we ask you about like every player on the team, the scouting report, which is cool. But like, how are you feeling going into this? It's a big year for you, of course. Yeah. How has camp been for you?
Camp's been really. This is the best camp I've ever had, hands down. Like this is the in terms of like just like remaining focused every day, getting better. It's the best camp I've ever had. Staying healthy, and I felt like I made a lot of strides this camp. You know, in this past month, over like pass rush and. Just, you know, using the tools that Coach Herbert has provided me in the offseason. And it's going to be fun. That's all I'm going to say about, you know, this season. It's going to be fun.
What goes through your – can you kind of take us through what goes through your mind leading up to it? I mean, it's not just season opener. It's Notre Dame. It's a big game. I mean, what kind of goes through your mind in leading up to that? I mean, do you kind of just, you know, is it tunnel vision? I mean, what do you do personally?
What do I do personally to
prepare? Like if you're at home relaxing, I mean, what do you do?
You got to find a balance. So for me, it's like on one hand, like I'll try to distract myself and, you know, to get away from it for a sec, maybe like just play some video games. But on the other hand, it's like, you know, I'm in here, like when I'm in here, and I be as focused as I can be, watching film, getting treatment. So like, if you just do too much of one thing, you know, I just like it kind of. I feel like you kind of go through the motions where like I like to just get in it, you know, and almost like tack it. So it's the same thing as any other game really for me though. So.
But is it really? Notre Dame's the same as every game.
It's not the same, but the process doesn't change. It's tough to describe.
Right.
Like mentally, it's bigger and it's like such a huge stage, but like there's only so much you could really change. Like it's not like this week I'm gonna like. Go out and, you know, all of a sudden just like, you know, do stuff I didn't do, like, you know, I don't know, I can't even think of examples like
not gonna grow wings or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can't do that anything that different. It's just I'm gonna go out and be myself during the week of practice and prepare and yeah.
So. How did you feel about the captain selection that was announced yesterday?
That one stung a little bit, but at the end of the day, when you think about it, I came back to win a national championship. I didn't come back to win a popularity contest. So, you know, it's on the board. That's all I'm going to say. It's my role as a leader is still the same. I woke up that day, was not the captain. You know, I woke up the next day, was not the captain. So, end of the day, out of my hands, and I'm moving on. So.
Time for one or two more for Chase. If anyone has anything else.
Is there a chance even that this defense could be better than last year's defense?
There's definitely a chance. I mean, if we weren't better than we were last year, it would be, I think, a huge disappointment to everyone involved, and sort of that way. So there's always a chance, right? So that's all I can say about that. We'll just have to see.
Is this confidence that you have in the offense, how much of that is hinged on Shea, on his presence here? Is he making that much?
If he wasn't here, I'll put it this way: like if he wasn't here, our offense would still be better. Like just from an offensive line perspective, from the way our running back setup is, you know, our wide receivers are better this year. Play calling, I think, will be better this year. So overall, our offense is better. But then you add in, Shea or whoever, and their elevated performance, then everyone goes up. So rising tide raises all ships.
Chase moving.